boosting entrepreneurship nationwide. Federal government pledges establishment of gemstone and jewelry making centers. Governor Chukwuma Soludo emerges candidate of All Progressive Grand Alliance for November 2025 governorship election. Minister of Works David Umahi maintains ensuring that infrastructural facilities under rehabilitation or construction will meet required standards. We're reaching you live from Abuja. This is a late evening news at 11 on NTA News 24. I am Comfort Fashion. Federal government will establish more gemstone and jewelry making centers across the country to boost entrepreneurship in the mining industry and support the local value addition policy. Minister of Solid Minerals gave the assurance during a tour of the Laurel School of Mining in Abuja. Mie Ogidi reports.
Productive fingers, transforming gemstones to jewelries. And this fits into Minister Dele Alake's policy thrust of local value addition. Laurel School of Mining, Abuja, a center supported by the Federal Ministry of Solid Minerals Development in giving skills to young Nigerians.
They are now being finished right here, which is a value addition. Because that's a significant contribution to the economy. Wow. And then people will get engaged. You know, a lot of illegal operators would also move into this sector. A lot of our youth that are roaming the street. This is an opportunity for them to come and learn something, you know, handiwork. And this is more than handiwork. This is actually industrialization. With this center now, it's encouraging to begin to attract jewelry making factories and gemstone factories, and we are going to do that.
3 months, 12 weeks, and a few days to the graduation, they are going to Kano, to physically, funded by the government, to physically see people that have been doing this for over 30 years, 45 years. They didn't have this kind of opportunity because before they got to this place, they were giving starter packs. So it's not just, okay, we train them, we throw them into the market. They were giving starter packs. What they're using here, we're giving them. We're giving to them so that they need to buy their bench and start production.
Skills for jobs. This is the federal government's target in promoting self-reliance and curbing restiveness and year is here for the National Assembly.
Members of the National Assembly to train members of the constituency. It doesn't cost so much to get them trained, but that responsibility. We need more hands to join us so that we can advance in this course.
We came here earlier last year knowing nothing about jewelry making, but now we are here in the advanced class and we've learned techniques, we've learned so many things that money can't buy.
A beautiful set of cufflinks for Dele Alake, not imported, but produced here, and more of such centers across the country, less unemployment. Mie Ogidi, NT News.
The federal government is ensuring that all infrastructural facilities that are currently under rehabilitation or construction meet required standard. Minister of Works David Umahi gave this assurance as he monitored below-deck repairs of Lagos bridges. Lanre Bilei has more.
Below the deck of Eko, Third Mainland, Carter, and the reopened Independence bridges, 454 pickups and 854 piers have been penciled down for repairs by the Ministry of Works. Out of the 454 pickups, 147 and 556 piers have been completed. During the inspection, the Minister of Works expressed disappointment with the incident that involved a dredging ship that wrecked by car, a development he described as unacceptable, especially when the federal government had directed the stoppage of dredging in the sea in areas very close to the bridge all over the Federation.
What the bike and the pies are to the bridges are what the legs are. And I went, to the smaller boats to monitor the level of damages below the water, occasioned by this dredger that hit this. And I was, very shocked. A whole one pie was totally removed. And what is holding that particular section is only the rods.
David Umahi used the opportunity to call on relevant authorities at both state and federal levels to halt movement of boats and ships around the axis until comprehensive work on the deck is completed. In Lagos, Lanre Peleyi, NTA News.
The business and economic sector of Abuja is also receiving attention of the FCT Minister Ezenwo Nyesom Wike with the inauguration of 2 solar-powered markets in Utako and Kubo, all expected to boost revenue generation and investment prospects of the FCT. Abdullahi Ajia reports that FCT Minister of the State, Dr. Maria Mahmood, who represented the minister, said this meets the desire of Tinubu administration of creating jobs and empowering millions of citizens.
From the Otaku Farmers Market in the hearts of Abuja to Kubo International Market on the fringe of the Eastern Gateway, where 2 modern economic hubs have been built, the feeling is the same among a chain of partners who committed resources through the FCT Investments Holding Agency to realize a modern, sustainable, eco-friendly market. FCT Minister's representative, Minister of State FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmood said, the vision and quality of work is timely for development agenda of President Tinubu.
This initiative reflects our shared vision for a sustainable, inclusive, and resilient economy. On that support of our local farmers empowers small-scale agri-businesses and ensure the quality produce is readily accessible to every resident of FCT.
This is very beautiful that we see the FCT and private sector investors developing this wonderful market. That's what it should be.
Key players in the project's delivery emphasize a stronger public-private partnership, just as realized with the Kubo International Market, described as a milestone.
Today, we saw the gifts that the minister did give to young people who are willing to do business and to trade in the market. So it's very exciting for me. It's a promise kept. Of course, you know that markets create commerce. It creates where buyers meet sellers. It's like an interchange where people from all over the world can come to shop, and of course at very reduced prices.
We are powering the whole market with solar, millions of dollars. And there will be no generator, as we heard. So many things. We sacrificed 4 blocks to put around.
We have built that confidence, even in the heart of Nigerians and the FCT minister. So I believe other states that are calling us to come and invest will be proud of what we have done here.
The inauguration of the 2 markets in succession signals the commencement of business activities intended to make Abuja not only the capital city, but an economically viable city for local and international trade and investments. In Abuja, Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
President Bola Tinubu has promised that the gunmen who killed many people in communities in Plateau State will be apprehended and face severe punishment under the law. The president, in a statement by his special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, extended his condolences to the families of the victims in Rubi, Hurti, and Tadei communities in Bokkos local government and those from Manguna and Dafo villages where the gunmen launched brutal attacks resulting in the loss of lives and the destruction of properties. The president also commits collaborated with the government of Plateau State and Governor Caleb Mutfwang, urging the affected communities to cooperate with authorities and security agencies by volunteering information to catch the perpetrators and secure their communities. Consequently, he directed the National Emergency Management Agency to work with state authorities to provide necessary support to the victims and bring immediate relief to the affected communities and those wounded during the attacks. NEMA will work closely with the state to ensure that affected communities rebuild and recover. It was a show of unity, patriotism and commitment to peace as the Nigerian police force marked the National Police Day with a symbolic peace walk in Abuja. Francis Form reports.
The peace walk, which began at the Louis Edet House, the force headquarters, proceeded to the Unity Fountain. And returned to the force headquarters, drawing participation from all ranks of the force. Leading the walk is the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of training and human development, Frank Mba, accompanied by the wife of the Inspector General of Police, senior officers including AIGs, Commissioners of Police, and men and women of the force.
We must own the Nigerian police force as a people. We must support the Nigerian police force. We must work with them. We must create that enabling environment for the police force to excel and also to serve the people better.
The message I have for Nigerians is we should be security conscious. You have to give information to the police to be able to exercise their duties.
The event underscores the force's renewed commitment to fostering peaceful coexistence and building stronger ties with the public, in line with the ongoing reforms under the leadership of the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun. As the Nigeria Police Force commemorates a National Police Day, today's peace walk serves as a reminder of the force's dedications to safeguarding the nation, one step at a time. Francis from NTA News.
Still on police activities, but now from the glory of all land, Commissioner of Police by Command Francis Idu says the prevailing commitment and dedication to duty of operatives is to ensure effective security, foster public trusts, and promote community well-being. Gifts Ogbe reports that the Commissioner was speaking at the police community engagement in commemoration with the 70th anniversary of the Nigerian Police Force.
The Nigerian Police Force is commemorating 70th anniversary of its service to the country. In Bayelsa State, the force undertook a comprehensive medical outreach program where people were provided essential health services at rural communities, as the case at the Swale Ultra Modern Market.
For sacrifices and investments made to ensure national unity and cohesion. In the spirit of that, we need to integrate and relate to the community which has been the fulcrum of our service.
Apart from the medical outreach, which provided free general health checkups and eye tests, with glasses and medication provided to beneficiaries, the police officers also took time to clean up the major market.
I came to check my eye, so they now gave me the space as eyeglass, so I can't get that I've done well.
They have tried enough to bring people here, get the eyeglass. I know some of them they will be happy because what they explained today, they never explained this kind of thing. I really appreciate it because actually, although I know police myself, I have been given this kind of gesture by the police. Only knew them for crime and other for medical specialist. My first time being a partaker.
This police anniversary program is to further strengthen police relationship with the people for improved service delivery. In Yenegua, Gift Ogbe, NT News.
You're watching the late evening news at 11 on NT News 24. We take a break now. Stay with us.
Celebrate Ramadan with Bafi and enjoy up to 40% off on selected products from living room, dining room, bedroom, and royal sets. Pay less, save more, and refresh your home for iftar gatherings and cherished moments with family and friends. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu. Or shop online to enjoy our exclusive Ramadan.
Security in Anambra State have received another boost with the inauguration of the State Security Supervisor Committee by Governor Chukwuma Soludo. Demkalo reports that the event took place in Oka, the state capital.
The Supervisory Committee is hereby inaugurated.
The inauguration of the committee is to ensure synergy among security operatives in the state. Their functions include maintaining a database of all units and members of Agune Chamber, their arms and equipment, and to carry out such other activities in the state that are necessary for the purpose of achieving the objectives of the security outfit as set out in the law, among others.
To ensure that the units of Agune Chamber and their members are duly registered in accordance with the law, monitor the activities of different units of Agune Chamber in the communities and local governments to ensure that they operate effectively and in accordance with the law, and advise the governor on the program and activities of Agune Chamber.
The governor highlighted members of the committee.
The State Supervisory Committee that consists of the governor, or any person designated by him as chairman, the commissioner in charge of Homeland Security, if any, as member, special advisor to the governor on security, if any, as member, the representative of Nigerian Police Force as member, the representative of Department of State Security, DSS, as a member.
With the collaboration of all stakeholders, security challenges in the state will be greatly minimized. From the Governor's Lodge, Amobia, Ndemkalo, NT News.
And now to politics. Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo has emerged candidate of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, ABGA, for the November 8th governorship election in the state. Demkalo reports that this was during the party's primary election held in Oka.
The primary election began with the accreditation of about 4,000 delegates from the 326 wards and the 21 local government areas of the state. After casting the ballot, delegates were also put to voice votes to confirm their support for their candidate, where Governor Soludo was announced the sole candidate for ABGA with 3,168 votes out of 3,172 votes cast.
I, Chief Uche Nwebo, the Chief Returning Officer for this governorship primary election, hereby declare Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, as the governorship candidate of ABGA in the November 8, 2025 Anambra State governorship election. I so declare.
The governor appreciated all party stakeholders for their support, promising to continue to develop the state.
In humility, I want to say that I am humbled by this unprecedented historic display of solidarity, support, overwhelming mandate given to me again by our party, beloved party, again to be able to fly its flag. And I want to say with humility, I accept the nomination.
The governor was later presented with certificate of return, where he announced that his deputy will still contest with him for the second term. In Oka, Ndem Kalo, NTN News.
Still in politics, coming together irrespective of party affiliation with the goal of transforming Edo is a dream of the present administration, and this can only be realized when the people work together. This was the message of Governor Monday Okpewolo to the people of Ishan land when he paid a thank you visit to the area. Goodluck Enaini reports.
Mr. Central received Governor Okpewolo as he pays a thank you visit to the people of the area days after his victory at the tribunal. The governor was joined in the victory dance by members of the State Executive Council and APC leaders in the area. For the governor, tribunal victory is a proof of the people's trust in him and his deputy to deliver the needed leadership.
As we won this election, the first thing we did was to make sure that this road is motorable. Onawa is looking almost like Abuja. We have already awarded this road from Ekpoma, this old road, straight to Ubiaja to Arise. I've come to tell you people that from tribunal we have got our victory again. Edo people spoke with their vote. You voted for the right person. Is that not so?
Secretary State Governor Musa Hiro and APC leaders in the area congratulated the governor and his team and the temple.
After God don't give us victory before, he can't give us double victory.
Governor Paulo had earlier paid a thank you visit to the Ojirwa of Irwa, His Royal Highness Alhaji Mahmoud II. From Irwa, Goodluck Enaini, NT News.
The Kogi State's government has expressed heartfelt appreciation to Presidents Bola Ahmed Tinubu for appointing several illustrious sons and daughters of the states into key positions at the federal level, describing the gesture as a testament to the president's commitment to inclusive governance and national development. Usman Ododo, in a statement signed by the State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, extended gratitude to the President for what he called a demonstration of confidence in the capacity, competence and character of Kogi's indigents. The government described the appointments as a clarion call to the new appointees to be worthy ambassadors of Kogi State, urging them to bring to bear the excellence and integrity that define the state's identity. Fanwo noted that Kogi State remains committed to partnering with the federal government to ensure sustained progress and development within the state and the nation. The Kogi State government sent a message of congratulations to the appointees, charging them to be good ambassadors of the confluent states. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, has debunked speculations that the 2025 direct entry registration exercise will be closing on Monday, the 7th of April 2025. A statement by JAMB spokesperson Fabian Benjamin said the registration exercise will continue until further notice and urged candidates to carry on with the registration at the board's approved designated centers. Dr. Benjamin said the liberalization of the registration period will give the board ample time to investigate candidates suspected of trying to fraudulent A-level results for registration. The statement adds that the board is also investigating students who have already been admitted, urging those involved in the fraudulent act to withdraw voluntarily. This is where we end the news. Thanks for being part of it. I am Comfort Fashion.